Hello everyone and welcome back to what I think is episode 18. It's getting completely difficult to keep track. I should probably check before I start recording these things, but where would the fun in that be? So anyway, I'm just going to press the start button and assume that you know roughly where we've got to, because we're doing quite well at the moment. We've actually saved the economy, and now we can sort of think about, in a gradual sense, building things back up and starting to think about 4 years' time when these people will be eligible to have another war with me. There's a pirate fleet down there.
Technology discovered.
I could go and blow that up, but I sort of think why
complete.
should probably leave the people who actually live there, let them blow it up themselves. We don't need that just yet. Resort worlds. That might be cool. Give it a shot. Edict expires, okay. Lots of edicts are now going to expire all at the same time, and I have to decide whether I've got enough cash to redo them all. What do we lose? We lost better armour, shield boost and fuel. Okay, well, we won't do any of those just now, and what we will do is we will wait until we actually need to do them. Who are you? Yeah. Oh, you're the other ones. Okay. So these guys are now insulting me because apparently I'm close enough to them for them to actually care where I am. And that's fine. I'm alright with that. They can do that. So yeah, in the spirit of gradually increasing things, I'm going to just do a little bit of space building where I can. Pop back over there and build those. That's all cool. Cool and groovy. Who's insulting me now? What's your problem? What's your problem? That was odd. Which ones are they? Are they're these ones, aren't they? No, they're these ones. What's your beef? We're miles away from each other. We've never had a conversation. We've never sat down around a table and thrashed out how we're going to proceed or anything like that. Suddenly, they're all getting up in my grill. That's not what we want, is it? What can you offer us, mate? We haven't got... Oh, actually, we've got loads of money. What can you offer us? What do you want? We give them alloys, they send us people. Well, we've got quite a lot of alloys, but we do need them. Do we need any people? No. Basically, they want to send us their criminals, so we're not going to do that. We're not going to go for that. So yay! Everything's in a plus, and that's 44 plus. That's even better. So I can now actually, when I look at these and think, oh, what should I do now? I can now do things, which is awesome. Like build an additional district. And also probably some luxury residences. There we go. Look, I just spent all my money. Through not really paying attention. So let's just take a quick look at the old fleet manager, because we've got two fleets. Like that. One is 49 strength and one is 58 strength. I think both of them are missing... Well, he's missing a corvette, which is a bit rubbish. He is missing a couple of... Oh, no, hold on. He's missing corvettes and destroyers. So we could just say, get yourselves reinforced.
Construction complete.
Do that. Let that happen. And in the meantime, science is going on. Mining station output, that's always a good thing. Flat cannon 2.
Construction complete.
Oh, that's a good one. No, because that'll give us more houses, and everyone likes more housing. stuff's basically starting to come together. All of a sudden, we had this long period of, oh gosh, it's all crap, but now we're now having a nice period of, yay, everything's great, where we can, you know, almost frivolously throw money at the game. We haven't got enough money for these at the minute, but that's fine. I don't even know what we would do with this one. We do need to make sure we have done the expansion. So what's this cost? This costs 2,000 gold. We've got gold energy credits and 100 influence. So we can do that there. Definitely worth doing. Have we done it here? Yes. Have we done it here? No. So we can do that here as well. So let's decision. And let's go get bigger. Thank you very much. So that's all. Those ones are done. What about these ones? Doing that here might be a good idea because that's going to cheer people up. They're actually a lot cheerier than they were. Sort of. Fine. Fine. Suddenly, we don't have stability problems anywhere. Oh, except for that one. And that one. Why? You're still under martial law. Got no crime. Why are you unhappy? Resources from jobs is at minus 11%. Trade values at minus 11%. Pop approval rating, okay, that's not very good at all. Well, you've got amenities. What's the matter with you? Jobs. Everyone's got a job. Who needs a job? I'm not sure why they're grumpy. I think it's probably because they're new. And I've just accidentally clicked on the wrong button and failed to select a new technology. If ever you do that, the game's kind of clever. It will basically just, at the moment, we're generating science, we're not using it, but it just kind of backs it up into a pool and then makes it go slightly quicker for a little while. Let's go for... oh, hell yeah. That changes everything. Like, that literally changes everything. And I've also just remembered that I'm building a thing over here. Well, I was. Yeah, I am. I am building a habitat. Which apparently seems to be invisible. Interesting. We'll come back and have a look at that in a minute. But I am building a new habitat for people to go and live on. My first space palace. We're not going to need this, but it would be helpful to have it at some point. Habitability +5 is always handy. Fleet limit +20, definitely. Fleet limit currently is on about 80, so that would put it up to 100.
Complete.
That'd be really, really good. 100 ships is good. I think the maximum fleet size you can get is 200, and we will get there. We're just not quite there yet. You have one unemployed man. We still can't build that because it's broken. No crime, plenty of amenities. Time to start making stuff better.
Technology discovered.
See, these places, why? I mean, there's no, got a police station, great. But we don't have anywhere to, oops, wrong one. No, don't do that. We've got a police station, but we don't have a monument. Which, you need monuments, otherwise how will people know how groovy your civilization is? And I'm just going to go through and kind of sort these out because they're all... This is another planet without one. It's madness. Madness, I tells you. And then I'm going to stop and wait for a couple of months. I've just realised... See, this is the problem. You press the pause button and then you forget you've pressed the pause button and you spend all of your resources, and because you've been paused, They don't drip back in. What a fool. See here, for example, this is interesting. What the hell? Right, I'm actually just going to do something completely different here, which is build a robot factory.
Construction complete.
Because you need one. They need one here as well. Can't afford it, but I'm going to just wait 4 months and then I'm going to build one of those there. That looks like we're closing our borders warning, so I'll check that out in a second. Anti-gravity engineering, that sounds cool, doesn't it? That's also very cool though. Do that. Borders closed. Okay, right.
Complete.
Does that mean we're back in time? Yep, okay. Now they've closed their borders because they're now allowed to close their borders. We no longer have the "you can't have a war with these people" warning here. So we are at the stage once again where we're going to have to think seriously about dealing with these guys down here. Now, I personally, oops, I know we're not ready to do it yet because we've only just, literally, it's taken 10 years and 3 episodes and possibly 2 hours worth of gameplay to sort of fix myself after the last time. So we're not ready to go again. I'm just going to bring these both up to 60. Bump. Yeah, okay, actually we need to change the way these are slightly organised badly, but we'll fix that in a sec. We'll get them both up to 60. Actually, let's just, while I'm in the fleet manager, because you can do this, you can go ha da da da, and you haven't actually done anything. You just changed what's in the fleet.
Construction complete.
So 6, 14 and 24. 6, 14, 24. That brings them both into alignment
complete.
At 76. So if we then 15, hang on, we can just have lucky 7, can't we? Because that takes them both to 80, and then we find out how much that costs, and it's quite a lot, but it's probably worth doing if I'm going to be completely honest. So let's get it done, and then we don't have to worry about it.
Construction complete.
In the meantime, let's just quickly check on here, because this is going to become another front line in a sec. Or is it? It probably is. And we don't really want it to, because we've just built all these things. So you, where's the best place we can go with you? I think probably head down there and build that starbase. What about you, mate? What are you doing? Nothing. Build a research station. Science ship. Not doing anything. Research that. Or survey that, rather. That's what I mean. Okay, so that's all groovy. I don't think I need all of these to be starbases, to be shipyards. So we're going to change a bit of that at some point in the very near future. One thing we do need though is this is the way through. Okay, so any invading force which is going to do any harm is going to come through here. So I think probably now there's a planet here as well. There is a planet here as well, so we really should build a trade hub. But at the same time, they're really inferior to me, so I'm just going to build a trade hub. It's not a big deal, because I mean, if we just, where are they? Planet? Anyone? Planet? This guy's only got 2 planets left. Oh heck. Yeah, I mean they're not going to do any harm. They're pathetic. All we need to do is basically make that's the Infinity Machine. If we can make sure that we have Actually, these guys are in a little pocket, aren't they? There are only one system here which is of any use, so I'm defending a clump which is not really worth defending, because what are they going to do? They're not going to do anything. So, oops. What we need is to have this fleet sitting there.
Construction complete.
And then what we need is to have the other fleet sitting there. Cool. Oops.
Survey complete.
We got a space habitat, everyone. Let's colonise it. Let's colonise it with some of my own people.
Complete. Construction complete.
Cool.
Construction complete.
And it would appear that everything is finished. Which is quite often the way. You sort of think to yourself, hey, oh no, hang on, I've looked away for 2 seconds and it's all happened. You finished doing that. Go there, build these. You're the one I know who's not doing anything. And you're gradually checking things out down here, which is great. Groovy. You are my armies. Where are their planets? One there and one there. So really we want you down there, don't we? So basically, as soon as everyone arrives, I'm going to go to war. And I'm going to wipe these guys out once and for all. Although I am going to also...
Complete.
if you take both of the planets, I think that might just end. Should be kind of groovy. I think these... we might possibly need some army reinforcements. So we'll just have a look at that in a minute. Tomb World Adaption sounds like an exciting time to be alive. All of these things are great, but I will take the regenerative hull tissue, because who doesn't like having ships that heal? We got, I think I spotted 48 months before we get access to jump gates, and at that point everything gets very weird and different, because we need to... We'll then basically stop everything for a minute. Hello. Okay, thanks. What we need is... We'll stop everything, save up some money and start building gates in locations. So then what we'll have is... I'll just show you. I'll have a big jump gate somewhere over here. I will change this star base. Where's it gone? This one. I'll probably upgrade it and stick in another couple of these, and then I'll get all of my ships built in the system where there's a jump gate, and then you can just literally go, hey, right, we're in the jump gate, where can we jump to? Any other jump gate, yeah. So it becomes really, really quick to sort of get that done. Now I'm very far behind with robot modifications and also genetically adapting my own dudes. That doesn't affect me directly. Those people have just rivaled each other again, so that's
Construction
fine.
complete.
Hold on. Mining station. Let's just check on all these things. Okay, let's go grab that one. You are... Build me some science. Cool. Up to plus 100 now. Suddenly we've got enough people to work all of our buildings again. Everything's working great. Science guys are both doing things. That's all cool. Where's this? That's a weird thing. This is a really weird place to have a... Oh, it's because of the L gate. Okay. Do I want that to be my L gate place? Do I have any other L gates? So we're looking for the red.
Survey complete.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, fine. We do want that, because what we don't want is to open an L gate and let horrors out right near to where we live.
Complete.
We'd rather it happen down here. So I'm going to leave that alone. What's that? That's a gateway, good. Excellent. Right. Everything's cool. We've got loads and loads of money. So actually, what I probably should do, now that everything's working well, I should probably go and try and stabilise the prices of things by buying some bits.
Construction complete.
Like that. So in case I ever get things wrong again and need to sell these things, I'm making it much better to sell now. It'll level itself out. It all really depends on who's buying and who's selling and where they are. Hello. Yes, show me what you got. Yeah, I don't want a shrine. No. I do not want your shrine in my system. Thank you very much. In the meantime, we will definitely have that though, because that looks like free alloys. You finished there.
Construction complete.
Survey that, please. It's all going well. It's all going well. How are my spaceships looking? Okay, so they've reached full strength. Cool. Probably still being built, are they, or still waiting to arrive? Ah, bright sunshine.
Spaceport under attack.
Bleeding pirates. Why is it always there? Oh, hey, this is cool. I'm about to finish this, which is going to give me all harmony traditions increase stability on all our planets by 5%, which is good. Thank you very much. And it will allow us to have a new thing. Now, what do we want? I'm going to make this decision, and then I'm going to end the episode. So the last time we had one of these decisions to make, we went for the stuff which allows us to build space bases, because I said that's the way to win the game. And then we ended up having a massive war and hadn't had any money, so we've only built one. And we're currently waiting for this colony ship to go and land there. So that was arguably a waste. And I could have perhaps taken something more beneficial in the short term and then got the space one later on. But that's just how it turned out, really. I mean, it doesn't always turn out that way. So now, what we could do, perhaps, we could go for the flesh is weak, make our robots cheap, make our robot assembly quicker, and we also get all of our civilian people will have implants, cybernetic stuff, and that'll be cool. And that's the first step on the way to full body conversion, where you basically end up as robots. Or, alternatively, because we have got some spiritualist people, although we are not spiritualists ourselves, we could go the psychic route, but I don't think that's a good idea. We could do the enigmatic engineering, but I've never done that in any game ever. Galactic force projection, always handy. It gives you the additional 20 fleet command, which you kind of need if you want to get to 200. We might come back to that. Defender of the Galaxy, this is Endgame Crisis Town, so basically it makes you better against all of the Endgame Crisis. It also makes you popular because everyone can rely on you to be better against the Endgame Crisis. Normally I would take that if the crisis is bad and nobody is going to help me. There's another one which is Galactic Contender, which basically there's sometimes the crisis will be not a big deal. I mean, it's always going to be a big deal, but sometimes not too bad. And you end up having the fallen empires wake up and become horrible. And then you need to buy this one. We don't need that yet. We don't need additional star bases yet. We don't really need that yet either. definitely don't need to reduce the cost of all of these things. There's lots of things that we don't need to do at this point in time. However, that might be useful because having more amenities is great. Having people be attracted to being our way of thinking is also great, because we have got, if we look down at factions, there's probably some unhappy people kicking around, which we, that might help. That would also help because it makes everything, all the money that we spend, all the influence we spend to get edicts going, that would reduce that cost by half, which is pretty powerful. So really, for my money, it's open up that one and start thinking about going cyborg, or it is that one to make all of my edicts cheaper. Well, I haven't actually got any switched on at the moment, which would, arguably that makes it an even better time to do them, because okay, do I want that, or do I want to go that? The suspense is killing me. I literally can't decide. Do you know what? I am going to not decide. There we go. That's me not deciding. It's left me a little reminder there. I'm going to decide at the beginning of the next episode. Thank you very much for watching this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. It's not been quite as long as some of the others, which is good. I'm trying to keep the time down, but we are going to have a war in the very next episode. I promise you that. This will be the end of these people. Coming to episode near you in the very near future. Thank you very much for sticking around and waiting for that to happen, and I will see you next time. Take care of yourself. Bye bye. Take care. Take care. Take care again. Take care 5 times.